What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy E.T. That's right, yours truly. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Evan, what's up, man?
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 to 9. For my top 10, top 10, 9 to 9. This one's for my top 10.
Need motivation?
Watch your top 10 with Believe Nation.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. So get ready for some perception-changing wisdom from Eric Thomas to give you the motivation, confidence, and belief that you need. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Don't be average.
When you look at a lion in the Serengeti, when the lion wakes up and the gazelle wakes up, they both have to run. Like, just because you're a lion doesn't mean you get to chill out. The gazelle's not gonna come to you and let it eat you. Right. You still gotta hunt. You still have to go get it.
Yeah.
But the crazy part, when I did my homework, the gazelle is running for its life. The lion is running to hunt and to eat. So I realized there are a lot of people reading these books, listening to these different, motivational speakers, but they don't understand that you gotta go get it. So it's not enough to read it. It's not enough to understand it. It's not enough to get excited about it. Like, literally, it has to transform you. And so I started realizing, like, the problem is you have been working hard. You've been getting it, E. You've been putting forth 100%, not even put 120%. But guys, what I realize is not just what you do, E, it's effort and technique. So if you're lifting weights, but you're lifting them wrong, you could go lifting weights every day. But if your technique is off, like you don't know how to do it, then I'm not gonna get the same results you get doing the same exact exercise. So I realized, you gotta switch the effort. Like you can't give 80 on Monday, 90 on Tuesday, 120 on Thursday. Like every day you wake up, you gotta keep that same effort. So I would notice when I would go to like watch Alabama play against maybe like a Mississippi State, I would notice that Alabama came out on fire in all 4 quarters. These boys are going. But I would notice Mississippi would come out strong, but if they went down by 14, you saw the body language change. They came back after halftime strong, 4th quarter, fatigue kicked in. And I started realizing, Cole, if I get 120, 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, if my effort and my technique is both strong, nobody's gonna stop me. Why? Because the average person, Monday they come into work sluggish and they gotta drink their coffee, they gotta read their newspaper. I'm like, I got you beat. You didn't get started until 9 o'clock. I'm coming in at 120 at 8. And by 9 o'clock, when you get going, it's gonna take you to noon to get to 100, then you gotta take a break, come back for lunch. I'm not taking off at lunch.
Right.
I'm not taking off at lunch. And then at 5 o'clock, you packing your bags at 4:30, getting ready to leave. I'm running not to the ribbon, I'm running through it.
Rule number 2, do you.
How many kids in this room, there's some stuff you did, come on, Kenny. How about what's the stuff you did when you was 18, 19 that you wouldn't have done if you wasn't trying to impress nobody, if you was just being you? I'm thinking like, how many mistakes have we made trying to be what they want us to be? What if we could just be who we were? Like, what would we be doing if we weren't worried about them? So I'm challenging you. When you walk out of this room, I'm challenging you to do you. I'm challenging you to do you.
Rule number 3, change your perception.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm #1 motivational speaker in the world. Let me tell y'all why. We started The Advantage 2005. We blew up. I'm still doing The Advantage every Monday, every Tuesday at Michigan State University. People like, you blew up. You doing? Listen to me. It's so bad. I'm telling the people that book my gigs, don't book no gigs on Monday. Try your hardest not to book no gigs on Monday. Why? You got a chance to make thousands of dollars. Why would you do? No, I gotta stay close to the place that blew me up. I gotta stay. Listen to me very closely. I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. As a company, we have blown up. There are people in our company, they used to do one thing, they're doing something totally different. I guarantee you I'm doing exactly what I was doing from day one, and I have not changed. And the reason why some of you aren't successful is because the value you had that thing when you first started doing it, you don't have that same value no more. You don't treat that thing the way you used to treat that thing when you first got that thing. And so what God is saying is, I need you to change your perception, because once you change your perception, everything changes, son. Once you change your perception, the value changes. And once the value changes, the energy that you give it is totally different.
Rule number 4, have a strong why.
So I always hear people again, they say, E, what's your why? People hear me say that. So I did the Kevin Durant boy, the video blew up. And so now, people are asking everybody, what's your why? What's your why? Mm-hmm. But I think that's the starting point, Cole. I was watching ESPN 30 for 30, and the video that I did on Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas, 30 for 30, they really did that video. The video I did, they turned it into a documentary. Mm-hmm. And it is the story of Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson. Nobody has ever beat him before. And when they asked the question, how, my mom died. And I told my mom I would beat Mike Tyson. Mm-hmm. Again, the next fight, he lost to Evander Holyfield, and he never was a champion again. But that one day, he got knocked down, got back up. Why? Because of his mother. And I think, I want to show people, because the common theme is, you do it for a house. Yeah. You do it for a car. You do it for a watch. You do it for, and I want to show people that whether you know it or not, everybody doesn't have the same why.
Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. They are free. The links to join are in the description below.
I have boundaries. You got to make a sacrifice. If you're going to get to the next level, you're going to have to give up something. Freshman year in college, me and my boys start this Christian organization.
Rule number 5, take ownership.
This is what I need you to do for me. I need you to take complete ownership. Oh, millennials, y'all kill me with the blame game. What move are you going to make today to get out your circumstances? What time are you going to get up? What job are you going to do? Who are you going to hang out with? Millennials, all you got to do is say, you know what? I'm taking ownership. I don't care if my mom a good mom or a bad mom. If my dad a good dad or a bad dad. I don't care if I go to the best school or the worst school. I don't care if we rich or we poor. I am about to take ownership of my life. From this point forward is your life. And you can do, my friend, with whatever you want to do with it.
Rule number 6, never say no.
If you want to get paid, you never say no. You never say it can't get done. Don't you ever say out your mouth it can't get done. Even if you feel in your heart it can't get done, you don't say it out loud. You let the broke folks say that. You let the folks they firing first say that. You always say it can get done. Even if you don't think it can get done, just say it and try to make up something. I'm being real. I'm being real. I don't deal with people who say, or they get paid real low in my company. They like maintenance when you say, I don't know how, or I don't think it can be done. I'm like, okay, cool. You won't be at the end of the year when bonuses getting passed out, you won't be getting no bonus.
Rule number 7, model success.
So when you look at ET, I might be one of the top speakers in the world, but when you look at the other guys and you look at me, you see it's something different. You see the hat, you see the shoes. And so what I've been able to do is take the stuff from Zig Ziglar, take the stuff from Tony Robbins, take the stuff from Les Brown when I was younger, and listen, Nightingale. I'm listening to the same people, Napoleon Hill. I'm listening to who everybody else is listening to, but I'm not just listening and going, do exactly what they say. I'm saying, E, you got to customize it. You got to make it work for you. You got to make it fit in your language. You got to make it fit for your audience. You got to make it fit for you.
Rule number 8, don't surround yourself with takers.
God told me to tell you to stop making plates for people who just trying to take it to go. Write that down. No, God told me to tell you, stop making food for folks that just wanted to go plate. He told me to tell you that. There's somebody in the room, your life is screwed up because you making food for people who just wanted to go plate. I'm talking about your life. You are a good person. You phenomenal. You got it going on. You making all these great meals, and it's a whole bunch of people coming to your house, and they got a to-go container, and they listen to me very closely. My grandma taught me when I was young. My grandma had 14 kids who all had kids. And my grandma said, I will cut you. You can eat as much food as you want at the house. But if I swear if one of y'all little jokers take something out this house, you get in the business in front of your mama. In front of you, because I used to whip their butt, I'm whipping your butt too. With a switch. Don't take no food out of my house. You can eat as much as you want when you here. But do not pack a plate. And most of y'all running with people who, when you fix food, they come to your house and take it to go plate. They don't bring nothing. They're not trying to help you. All they in your life to do is take. And you wondering why your life messed up, because you with takers.
Rule number 9, put in the work.
I'll never forget, I said, God, I want to be one of the best at what I do. I want to change lives. And I got a call from Les Brown. And I flew to go meet Les Brown. He said, E.T., you should be making at least $50,000 internationally and $100,000 internationally. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, kid, you good. So I went home. I was like, God, why ain't you making $50,000? He said, because we watching the World Series. Because you watching the NBA Finals. Because you watching football and you watching 3 games. You watching the 1 o'clock game, the 4:30 game, the 8 p.m. game, and then you watch ESPN to rewatch everything you watched. That's why you ain't successful. You watching LeBron make his dreams become a reality. You're watching the Black Mamba make his dreams become reality. If you put the same time LeBron put in, and I started studying, and I realized as an African-American male, I need to get a master's degree and a PhD in order to do what I'm doing. And guess what? I had to get up even though it was hard, and I had to take ownership of my life, take ownership of my time, take ownership of my day.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is keep it real.
Aggressive people finish first. It is what it is. Y'all from New York, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just for real. You come to New York, I promise you, if you don't want to get harassed, stay in the house. I'm talking about you in New York. It's 80 degrees. My man like sunglasses, bro. You need some sunglasses? I'm like, I'm good on sunglasses, bro. It started raining. He like, Papa, boom, you want an umbrella? I'm like, yeah, I need an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? They don't be playing in New York. They got everything for everything. My man was like, I was listening to the podcast. I heard your girl got, I got the Jelenia on discount, bro. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, on discount? On discount, bro. Y'all are great. And it ain't like you like, I'm good on the sunglasses. No, bruh. Sunglasses, these sunglasses, I'm good on that. No, bruh. Sunglasses. I'm like, no, bruh, I'm good on the sunglasses. You sure, bruh? I'm like, I'm sure. Like, you just got aggressive? Like, you gonna make me buy the glasses? And so I had to realize I was delusional. I thought, if you're a good person and you do right by people, that people will take your kindness and give you kindness back. But what I realize is sometimes in this world, the kinder you are, the more they try to play you like a fool. I was delusional. I'm nice to you, you nice to me. Don't always work like that. Sometimes it's nice to me and I take advantage of you. So some of y'all, you delusional. I just need you to do me a favor. When you are delusional, you can never get the outcomes you want because the premise in which you're operating from is a lie. So you got to work from truth. And some of us don't want to deal with truth because it's so difficult. E.T., you dropped out of school. E.T., you grew up in a certain community. In order for you to be able to do what you need to do like a Tony Robbins, there's some things that you don't have in your arsenal that if you can just admit you don't have it in your arsenal, then you can go get it. But until you admit that you don't have it, you'll never be able to do it. So I need you to do me a huge favor. I just need you to be real. And the reason why a lot of y'all don't want to be real, because some of you would rather be in a lie and at least have a lie than not have anything at all. You already know the reality about that relationship. You already know that job, your boss ain't about to cash you out. You're just scared to quit and start your own business because you don't know if you're going to do well or not. You know you shouldn't. Come on, be honest. You know you still shouldn't be at that job right now. Let me see your hand. Let's just be real. Let me see the hand. You know you shouldn't still. Raise it high. Don't play with me. Raise it high. You still shouldn't be at that job. But you're delusional that one day is going to be your day, that one day you're going to merge your job and your calling together. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to just leave.
Now I've got a special bonus clip from Eric on how to get it all that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Let's go from just watching a video to taking action. Here we go. Question number 1, where do you just need to put in the work? Number 2, which 3 people are you going to model their success? And number 3, what is your strong why?
You can make money. I don't want you to just make money. I know people who making money and kill themselves. I know people who making money and miserable. I want you to have a triple-double. I want you to have a what? I want you to have it all. I want you to have a good relationship. I don't want you to have 4, 5 kids by 5 different people. That's not, I promise you, I know cats who got good money and got kids all over the place and they paying a healthy, their self-esteem ain't right because they ain't there for they. I don't want you to just have a platinum or gold, whatever's popular this year. I don't want you just to have the gym shoes, the car, the house, the clothes. I want you to have it all.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.